Hello, everyone, and welcome back. As always, I'm your girl, Candy Washington. And before we dive into today's Kiki, which is Andy Cohen, shading Kathy Hilton. And I'm kind of like, Andy, you need to watch your step and make sure that your ratings for Watch What Happens Live, make sure people are excited about that show and leave Kathy alone. But before we dive in, you know what to do. Go ahead and like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss it when we go live. Also, be sure to share this with a friend because a Kiki is always better with community. Check out our description box down below and shop our love collection. So with that, you guys, let's dive right on in. So this is according to reality blurb, and it says Andy Cohen addresses Kathy Hilton's Real Housewives of Beverly Hills ultimatum, says he wants a cast who is, quote, excited to be on the show. Now let's dive into the article as we do, and I will provide some shady commentary. First thing is, I don't like it that they keep saying she gave an ultimatum. She didn't. She created a boundary. She said, I'm not returning to a show with bullies. That's basically saying I'm not going to show up to be abused, to be lied on, to be yelled at, to be manipulated, to be played, to try to be canceled. She never said, bravo, you have to fire Lisa Rinna and Erica Jane. She said, this is what I'm going to do. And those are two different things. But I guess Andy Cohen doesn't know emotional intelligence. Let's continue. It says, what does Andy Cohen think of Kathy Hilton's ultimatum to Bravo? Weeks after the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills Friends proclaimed that she would not return to the show if bullies Lisa Rinna and Erica Jane remained on the cast. Andy seemed to suggest that if Kathy isn't a team player, she's free to make whatever, quote, decision she sees fit. This is the thing, Andy. There's a difference between being a team player and not allowing someone to lie on you to that extent, to go after your family. I mean, saying that she was saying the N-word, saying the effing F word, the homophobic slur, saying that she was going to take down Bravo, NBC, and everybody else, saying that she had a psychotic break and a meltdown and she was yelling at people, breaking glasses, stomping on things, trying to get her and her family essentially canceled. That's not the same thing as not being a team player. Like, hello? Like, I don't know. I don't know what, Andy, I don't know what's in your drink. I don't know what you've been smoking, Andy, but there's a difference between allowing yourself to be in a toxic, hateful, detrimental environment versus being a team player. Andy Cohen, you're a hot mess. You're a hot ass mess. Anyway, let's go. Everyone who's on the show, I want them to be excited about being on the show and have a level of a desire to be on a show and feel great about it, Andy told Us Weekly on November 17th. We've had this situation before with other housewives who said, look, this isn't my group. I don't want to interact with X person or Y person. And so it's totally their decision. Again, different situation. Just being like, I beef with this person. I don't want to film with them because I want to ice them out because I don't like them is very, very different than what happened to Kathy Hilton. Very, very, very different. Again, conflating issues that are not the same. According to Andy, he and his team are talking about a break before making any decisions about casting or taking a break. Yeah, as we know, first the rumors was that, they were going to take a break and they would be back January 23rd filming around then, and that people were supposed to get their contracts this week before Thanksgiving. However, now I'm hearing that it is on a, quote, indefinite pause because I think that they can't get their stuff together when it comes to casting. I think that they're probably reevaluating some of the producers, given the editing, giving the backlash from deleted scene, edited scenes, US version of episodes, international versions of episodes, having to take a week hiatus to go back and edit and all of that stuff. And I also think that they're trying to give Lisa Rinna and Erica Jane a chance to rehab their reputations. And again, it's kind of falling flat. Lisa Rinna, in my opinion, making up the threats and, doing a bot attack against herself. nobody believes you, Rinna. Those aren't true. Like, girl, bye. Erica Jane, paying her quote therapist to do an interview with InStyle and talk about how Erica was grieving the loss of her divorce. And that's why she was so mean, because she was grieving and angry. But yet she still had zero acknowledgement or empathy or remorse when it came to the victims. It was still, woe is me. I'm the victim, poor me. It's all tone deaf, and it's all just a big whatever. But this is the thing, Andy, you should be thanking Kathy Hilton, because she's kind of the only reason why Kathy and Garcelle and Sprinkle and Sutton, were the only reasons why we were excited to watch. So get it together, Andy. Get it together, okay? Get it together. But let's continue. Let's see here. He says it's kind of a downtime, which I think is important between season, he explains, especially when as Real Housewives of Beverly Hills fans will recall, Kathy was accused of threatening to destroy sister Kyle Richards and her family mid-season 12. Then at the reunion, Erica alleged she also hurled a gay slur at a nightclub employee in Aspen, which she denied. And when an investigation was conducted, Andy explained it was a she said, she said. As he looked forward to season 13, Andy said that while tweaks were always good, season 12, and the cast included, produced a, quote, very successful season. Yeah, because it was dark and it was drama, and we wanted to know, would there be justice for Garcelle? Would there be justice for Kathy? Also, during the interview, Andy reacted to a recent tequila joke Lisa made on Instagram. Hi, I'd like to try my friend Andy Cohen's new tequila drink, please, Lisa said in a comment, making a reference to her request for her friend Kendall Jenner's 818 tequila over Kathy's Casa de Sol on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Rinna's comment just absolutely made me laugh, Andy admitted of the joke. I mean, I've called her a disaster on social media, but she aced that one. Shut up, Andy. While out in Los Angeles over the weekend, Lisa responded to Kathy's ultimatum herself, telling TMZ, I can work with anyone. Of course I can. I can work with anyone. Lisa, you can work with anyone because you have to. There's a difference between a choice, like when you are a Kathy Hilton or a Garcelle or someone like that, and you have other jobs, you have other sources of income, or you are just already independently wealthy, you just have the money. Like Kathy Hilton doesn't have to have a job. She already has it, Then it's a choice. You can choose, do I want to work in an environment that is toxic and unhealthy for me, or do I not? Whereas Lisa Rinna, I don't really think you have a lot of choices. So of course you're going to say that you can work with anyone because you need the job, you need the money, you need the paycheck. Let's be honest, But again, the question isn't, can Lisa work with anyone? It's, can anybody work with Lisa? And on that note, you guys, I want you to put it down below. What are your thoughts on Andy Cohen trying to shade Kathy Hilton? Is Andy Cohen's time up? Is it time for him to step down and step aside? He's been very tone deaf. He's always favored the mean girls. He just kind of doesn't get it. He's been checked out. He's failing and flopping on Watch What Happens Live. He's failing and flopping on the reunions. So I don't really know what else his, use is, other than getting drunk with the housewives. What else is his use? So do you think that maybe it's time for Andy Cohen to be put on pause? Let me know what you guys think. Put it down below. But before you do that, you know what to do. Go ahead and like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss it when we go live. Also be sure to share this with a friend, because a kiki is always better with community. And check out our description box down below and shop our love collection. With that, you guys, I will see you later. Bye!
Welcome to Sugar Pills, a practical guide to self-care, where your host, writer, actor and producer Candy Washington helps you live a more joyful life with a cheeky dash of pop culture news. Be sure to subscribe, leave a 5-star review and join the conversation on Instagram @Candy Washington. Let's go!